Yo, what's going on? It's your boy Montego Ramon, man. Y'all know what's going on. Rise to the X, we rise to the occasion. We are in the building right now. Let me pause this music for a second so YouTube won't be trying to like cancel my whole video. Man, Lock's going crazy right now. Nah, but for real, look, I'm gonna show y'all. I'm gonna probably show yesterday's trading day, and then I will go ahead and I will shoot another video for the next day. So let's just hop right into this one. 2, 1, and that's the Q. All right, cool. Let's jump right into it. All right, as you can see, we got arrows all over this chart, man. Man, today, man, I'm not even gonna lie. Today I came in. I'll just go right to the trades, to be honest. So let's just go hop right into the trades. So this was that one, then this is the one we did. Nope, this is the one right here. Nope, nope. Yeah, so we'll just hop right into this one. Let's fast forward it a little bit. So basically I came in today, marked off today's highs and today's lows, or I'm sorry, previous day's highs and previous day's lows. That's a new thing I'm doing and adding into the strategy. And then I want to basically from there determine like which way do I think this candle is going to go. Originally it was, I'm going to say bullish, because we only trying to catch the micro moves within the candle. But like sometimes just because a candle is green or blue, whatever you got it, and it's moving up does not mean it is a bullish candle. Sometimes this could be a meaning that price is just maybe correcting or something like that, or it's still showing and still red as, hey, this thing is still going to come down, you know. So we'll just hop right into it. So originally my bias was bearish, right? So you see me immediately in here looking for sales as of right now, right? So we're going to fast forward through this a little bit. You can see down there in this blue area right here. I don't know if y'all can see my mouse. A lot of times I'll be moving on this thing and you can't even see my freaking mouse. Maybe it's something in the settings I can do with that. Let's see. Nope. Let's go back in there. Boom, boom, boom. All right, we'll do that. We'll try it for that another time. All right, let's just fast forward so we can get right to the nitty and the gritty of this thing. All right, so as you can see, immediately I'm in here looking for sales. I'm looking to go 2 contracts in, risking 1,000 to make like 4. That is a 4 to 1, 3 to 1, something like that. Risking 1,000 to make 4. That's a 4 to 1 basically. All right. So you can see immediately I come in after the breakdown. I'm in a little late, right? Price took off in that direction, jumped in a little late. Cool. That green line you see there is I don't know if y'all can see this mouse. It shows up perfect on my screen, but when I be just doing the recordings, it doesn't really show up like that. But in there, basically what you can see is that that green line I have right below my entry is the previous day's low. I have it green because if it's typically I'm immediately going to look for price to reverse there and probably go for a buy. That's what I want to. If it goes below that, then I know I could probably sell. Depending on how price is reacting around it. You see I go for the sell, price immediately reacts on me. I go a little aggressive too, adding in an extra contract, right? So I end up probably losing about 1,500 on that one, something like that. 1,500 on that, maybe closer to 17. And then we're just staying calm, no panicking. We look for a buy potential at this point because right now it's looking like it's making my famous pattern, the inverted head and shoulder pattern, right? So it looks like a reversal pattern is happening right now. I'm looking at the RSI and I see like, oh, we basically have if you look down here at these purple lines at the bottom of the screen, closer to where the time is, you see that purple line, you have basically a double bottom there. And that's when I realized like, oh, I'm tripping. I done made place of trade in the wrong direction, right? So as it keeps going, I'm seeing if you look to the left right here where price first reversed right here. I wish I could mark these off somehow. Maybe I can draw on the screen or something. Let me see. Can I draw on the screen? Nope. Nope. Maybe will y'all let me draw on the screen? No. No. No, 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 no. Nope, they won't let me draw on the screen. I'll do it like this. Tell you what, we'll do it like this. Watch this. All right, look. So if you look right here, that's my left shoulder, head, right shoulder just formed. Boom. This thing is basically gonna whop, boom, like just like that, right? And we're going to the upside, or it might just immediately take off once it push past this high right here, right? Because that's basically the last high, right? All right, let's trash that. All right, so let's continue on. And see, it basically does exactly what I said it was gonna do. I'm in for the buy. Just stay patient through the drawdown. Do I get out the trade? I do get out the trade. Actually, I take a small loss there, a quick loss, and then I go for the sell. I don't actually close here though, I don't think, or do I? Nope. I'm just kind of watching price at this point. Like, okay, I see. It's basically, it comes back for, and to that previous day's low, and it immediately turns around, right? Immediately turns around there. Immediately turns around there. I probably should have closed with some profit when I seen it come to that level, right? Because as you can see before, price came to that level over here on the left. If you look to the left, I'll do another one. We'll do another drawing. If you look to the left over here, let's zoom in. If you look to the left over here, price, as soon as it got around this level, it immediately turned to buys, right? Price is shooting up every time it gets to that level, right? So you just want to watch that. You want to be aware of that. Also, too, like I was saying, remember, price is oversold at this point down here. Look down here. If you follow me down here, price is oversold down here, right? It's oversold and immediately starting to turn around. You know what I'm saying? So, all right, remove that. Yeah, we'll trash that. All right, let's continue on. Show you how I make my money today. I'll make back all my losses and finish with a positive P&L. As we go on, the head and shoulders pattern was not exactly where I thought it was, but did I go for another sale here? I went for another sale. So we done took like almost 4 losses at this point. Am I on today's trades? All right, yeah, I'm a little lost myself. So, hey, look, but you'll see the head and shoulders pattern did not form exactly where I thought it was the last time. And actually, the shoulder was actually here. We got a slight movement from this level to here, right? But it basically made a double top right there and then shot back down. But my shoulder was actually here, and then my right shoulder here. And then this is where we should have been in the trade right here, looking to take that thing up, right? Looking to take that thing up. That's where we should have been in the trade. We should have been in the trade right here in this area, right? As soon as it broke that last high, everything along here was balanced. You can see the wicks. There's no imbalances or anything. So we was clear. And then watch the EMAs as they start to curve around. They make this parabolic movement like that. They make this parabolic movement. That's strong momentum for, the buys right there. All right, let's get this off of here. Delete that screenshot. All right, let's keep it going. Boom. All right, you can see I take my buys on that pullback, right? We don't panic on the boom, boom candle. Price is going to have to retrace at some point, so we just want to try to be patient. If it leaves without us, that's cool, because it's a skill to avoid, jumping in candles like that and to be able to sit on your hands, right? Just because it took off. You don't want to be chasing. You want to be attracting, right? So we wait for that pullback. Boom, it hits my trade. We was already sitting there in position, right? And then watch it go. Here we go. I ain't gonna lie, I get a little apprehensive around this level, and I go ahead and take some profits. You'll see. Watch. I go ahead and take some profits off the table. I basically close out my whole trade because I'm like, okay, it's basically making a double top right there where the two arrows are, or in between the two arrows. You can see those highs right there. They're basically even. And so I'm like, okay, cool. It might be turning around at this point to go down. We'll see. And so my bias will still basically sell at this point. Though I am taking another buy because I'm seeing it's breaking to make new highs. And I'm loving the curve of the EMAs right now. I'm like, yo, this is prime buying time right here, guys. And then we take off to the upside, man. We are in that thing. You see that? And then we score about 3,700 on that trade. Yeah, you can see. I don't know if you can actually see it here because price moves so fast. But in my stats on my Apex, on my Tradeovate account, it said my largest trade was 3,700, and that was my largest trade. The final trade we did was basically this one, which we closed. We only closed for about, which you see price. I took those trades. I was already doing my journal, and I was like, I'm done for the day. I ain't about to be dealing with this emotional crazy stuff. And then the price makes the move down I've been waiting on, and it starts to head towards that area I was looking for. I only closed for about $370 something. I should have closed when I was up $1,400. You know what I'm saying? But it's all good. I was waiting on it to just hit my TP and just learning to sit through those emotions and let my trade play out and not be worried about, any other thing. Just read price. So I seen that boom boom counter come in. I'm like, I don't like this already, man, because ain't no telling where it's going to pull back. Because once price has, diverged from the EMAs, it's going to pull back and come back into those EMAs, right? And so that's exactly what it does. I end up closing for about, I had a few chances to close for over $1,000 and end up only closing at about 37. I'm trying to get that other candle a chance to close, but as you can see, we're closing here 4 contracts in. I went a little aggressive. And then basically that's how we ended the day today. We finished the day up 25.03 and 70 cents. And so this is a solid day. And so what's some things I wanted to watch for today I overlooked? So in my notes, basically, which I took notes, matter of fact, I'll open this back up and I'll show y'all the kind of the notes I'm taking on the day. Let's see if we can't close that. Yeah, so you can kind of see what my journal looks like. I don't have that other trade in there, but I should probably put it in there. And you can see I was just kind of, this is how I talk to myself, taking notes, what I did a good job of, what the mistakes I made, what was I focused on, how did I feel, ways I can improve. And so it was pretty much a solid day. We just want to continue to stay consistent. I'll be in the charts again today, back testing, close that out of there. I'll be in the charts again, back testing, and just checking to see what I can find, how price reacted around just continuing on with the day, forward testing and stuff like that. And then I have to basically start tracking my take profits, stop losses. I think I just want to start to accumulate that data. Because that's going to show me those sweet spots on my trades, I believe, right? And that's going to just help me take everything to a new level in terms of just what I'm doing and what I'm seeing. You know what I mean? So, man, I actually want to just take this time to mark off this right here. Because basically what I did was I saw, hey, look, I'm going to let y'all go, man. That's all I got for y'all today, man. Thank you for watching this video. If you made it this far, I hope you got some value out of this, man. Hit that like and subscribe if you want more of these videos, if you like the information I'm providing, and if you just want to see more content. Tap in with me if you want to connect. We're starting to build a community. Yeah, man, it's up, man. That's on my 300K account. It's your boy Montego Ramon, man. Y'all know what I'm on. Rise as X, we rise to the occasion. And man, I'm gonna have y'all check out my other channel too, man. We back out here on the music and the art. I'm dropping every month on time. I might even drop in between time. So I'm dropping on the 22nd of every month, man. As the artist I am. Y'all are watching the trading channel. Thank you. Peace.